Welcome to Sideline Sports, where we give you an up-close and personal look at the teams, coaches, and athletes that make up the Columbia Basin. I'm host Sean Wells. Tonight, it's the Battle of the Basin in wrestling with Quincy hosting Ephrata. Moses Lake Christian Academy fights for a big win on the court, and the Running Vikes hope to stay in first place, taking on Spokane. You're watching Sideline Sports, and it starts now. It's always a great match when Quincy and Ephrata Wrestling meet up, and this match wasn't any different. There was a big crowd on hand in Quincy for senior night as 7 Jack wrestlers had their last home match. It was also the Battle of the Basin versus rival Ephrata Tigers. Senior Victor Salgado got things going for Quincy, wrestling at 113 pounds. Salgado was able to pin Cade Cox in a hard-fought match. One of the best matches of the night was between Quincy's Raul Berejas and Ephrata's Miguel Rodriguez, wrestling at 126 pounds. Check out this double reversal to a pin for Berejas. The Jacks wound up taking the match over the Tigers, moving to 7-2 in conference, and are now tied for second with Othello. Moses Lake Christian Academy were trying to catch Pateros in the standings. To do so, they needed a win at home.
Anna Yarbrough hit for 14 points. Christian Hunt drained 4 threes, and the Lions mauled the Nannies 48-32. The game got off to a slow start offensively. The Academy held a slim 7-6 lead at the end of the first quarter and was up 20-14 at the break. A 14-8 third quarter run gave the Lions some breathing room as Moses Lake stretched its lead to 34-22. The Terrace hit for 10 fourth quarter points, but it was too little too late, and the Lions claimed the 16-point win. Danny Sandberg added 10 points, Michaela Loudon had 7, and Alex Taves rounded out the Academy scoring with 5 points. The win moves the Lions to 3-1 in Central Washington 1B conference play and a game back of league-leading Pateros with 5 left to play.
With a win, the Running Vikes would stay in first place in the East region, but it's never easy against Spokane. It was a big matchup between Big Bend and Spokane. The first place Vikes got off to a hot start, taking a 42-37 lead into halftime. But in the second half, things changed as Spokane started heating up from the floor. Race Martin finished with 18 points for the Sasquatch, while Dean Ritchie added 17. Donovan Wright was the leading scorer for the Vikings with 21 points, and Mogaladou dropped in 20 points and 10 rebounds. Alonzo Ramos also had a nice game for the Vikings with 10 points. But it wasn't enough as Spokane knocked off Big Bend 78-75. There were a ton of great games throughout the week in the Columbia Basin. Let's take a look at scores from your favorite teams. Boys basketball. Ephrata takes down Grandview 70-52. Ellensburg throttles Quincy 50-26, and Warden knocks off Waterville 68-48. Girls basketball. Kittitas takes down Warden 38-34. Ephrata crushes Toppenish 47-30, and Grandview knocks off Quincy 43-22. Coming up after the break, we'll have our Pick 6 top plays of the week.